Fargo Davies leads 1-0 off a goal by Ali Matter. 24:44 to go in the first half of play. And that's all the scoring so far. And immediately, appreciate all your assistance. That one's going to be popped up, and can get there? She does! She makes a jumping grab just as the ball was about to go over the fence. Here Mavor, a perfect 4-for-4. And a slam dunk from Harney! So Braden Keene is the guy in the backfield here. Mitchell's under center. And man in motion coming to the near side. And he'll look to the corner, and he's got Traver down the end zone for the touchdown. And it's 7-6. Skyhawks are on the board. 41-37, 4:25 to go here as the injured Vikings will work it down low. Another slam dunk and one. How about that? A slam dunk by Gavin Keller, and he got fouled on the two-handed throwdown. 5:07 and counting in the shotgun, looking to pass near side, going for Jamal Spivey, and he got it. A 24-yard touchdown connection from Clemens to Spivey. Brings up Kenzie McKinnon and put your outfielders in left and left center because that one's going to left field and that's gone. That is a two-run shot for Kenzie McKinnon. And it's 3-0 Central Cass as the Squirrels will come out to home plate and wait for McKinnon to come across home. That one was gone the moment it hit the back. Shot from the point, Bree Adams, lowering hard, and it's in! Off the stick of Sydney Kamstrup, and the Cougars are on the board! All right, welcome. We're here at the Valley City State University bubble, home of the Valley City State University Vikings for the junior varsity game between the Fargo Davies Eagles and the Valley City Highlanders, and the varsity game will follow this one with approximately a 7 p.m. not kickoff, but tip-off, let's put it that way. And let me make a quick adjustment on our microphone as we go ahead and look at our map, and this is game, it says 583, that's not correct. It should say 586. And so I don't have to do two things at once. Let's just take care of this one right away. Done. There we go. Sounds much better. So 586, 587, and a little over 119,000 viewers. And I think we got back to 1,500 on Twitter last time I looked. And our Facebook is in the mid-700s as well. So we certainly appreciate you following us online. If you go to our website, msportsnet.com, click on Team Playlist, and it looks like our website might be blocked here on this particular internet system, and it looks like that might be the case. So we'll have to skip over that one. Player profile videos. You have a sophomore or junior that's looking to play sports in college. We can help them out with that. We'll tape a video for you featuring all the skill sets required in your son or daughter's sport of interest, and then with that in mind, we'll send those off, or you can send them off to college recruiters. They can review the video and get your kid's name into the starting lineup for a potential college scholarship. We've done 3 of them, and 2 of those 3 have already received college scholarships for their respective sports. So we are certainly proud of that. In fact, their tapings take about less than an hour. And we do offer discounts if we have multiple students on the same day. Otherwise, $125 a video. And also, if you're a business that would like to just sponsor one of these videos for maybe a student that couldn't quite afford the full cost of a player profile video, you can make those donations at our website, too, under the player profile button. Team sponsors, if you want to sponsor a game, it's $150 home or away. We do not charge any additional money for a road game. And we do offer multi-game discounts for games that are played in the same location on back-to-back or whatever, something to that effect. And all road games must be approved by the host venue in order before we can officially put that game onto the schedule. Games on demand. This part of our website is not blocked, apparently, and that's good. I like that. This is our final scores page. And every game that we broadcast will appear on this page on our website under the games button at msportsnet.com. And you can click watch on any game that's available to watch. And these 2 games will be available to watch probably within about 30 minutes after the conclusion of the varsity game. And then also at our website, you can take a look at our upcoming game schedule. We'll have one more game for you tomorrow before we head into our Christmas break. That'll be Fargo North South versus Devils Lake in girls hockey with a 1 p.m. puck drop. Pregame on the air at about 12:40 tomorrow. And then we'll see Fargo Davies again against Shanley at home on the 28th to wrap up 2019. You can donate, and that's one of the huge reasons why we're even on the air. You scan that QR code with your phone, and you can make a donation of any amount you choose. We have 3 suggested amounts, but there's also a box where you can make a custom amount, so it's totally up to you, and we'd certainly appreciate anything that you are able to contribute. So with that said, we'll go ahead and go to our pregame camera here. Once again, this is the junior varsity game, about 30 seconds away here from tipping this one off. The varsity game will follow that one. And thanks to your donations, we were able to get this game on the air. We had a donation on our website. Said, hey, will you do the JV game? It's like, you bet. No problem. We'll do it for you. So this game brought to you by an anonymous donor. We'll put it that way. Is they did not want to be named. They just wanted us to put the game on. And we understand that. And that's perfectly fair. 18-minute halves here in junior varsity, just like it is in varsity. Not a whole lot of difference in the rules. And we are underway. Tip is won by Fargo Davies. Carter Hills with the basketball right now. A couple passes later, it's Brady Savageau. Moschenbacher. It's Carter Whitty. Now Moschenbacher with a 3 from up top. That one won't go. And a rebound underneath. And that ball will go back to Valley City. Stops the clock with 17:30 to go. Full court press here by Fargo Davies, excuse me. Quickly moving it up the floor, over to the far side. Pass the ball into the paint, out top. Thought about the 3, didn't pull the trigger. And now he will pull the trigger on that 3, and it's in. Two number 10s on the roster, so I'm guessing it's, I'm not going to guess who that number 10 is for Valley City. Savageau works into the corner here. Moschenbacher. I believe that is Latrell Davis, and it was, and he'll draw contact. As we mentioned at the start of our broadcast here, this game was brought to you by a generous donation from one of the Fargo Davies fans that wanted to remain anonymous. If you want to get a game on, there's a button on our website. You can click, donate the required amount of money to get a game on, and we'll certainly get that game on for you. Junior varsity or varsity, if we have an opening in our schedule, we'll certainly do that game for you if you'd like us to. Three to shoot on the shot clock. That shot is no good. Rebound underneath there. Fights to the basket, puts it in off the glass. Tucker Orner. No, check that. Carcer Magao, excuse me, a junior. Number 35 for Valley City gets the bucket. 3 is on the way. In and out, won't go. Out of the hands of Latrell Davis. And now back the other way, Valley City will bring the ball. Savageau pulls down the rebound off the missed shot there by, I believe that's Alex Thorpe. Stolen and stolen right back. So double steal there. And turnover back to Fargo Davies. They trail 5-0 here with 15 minutes to go in the first half of the junior varsity game. Davis thought about a shot, didn't take it. Now he drives into the paint, kicks it out for Savageau. That's off the back iron. Davis got the rebound initially. Then a loose ball picked up, put into the hands of Maschenbacher. Maschenbacher gets the Eagles on the board, and it's 5-2. And 7-4 now. There's 4 for the Eagles, not 2. Davis into the paint, outside. That's Carter Hills, three-pointer off the mark. Ball comes back to him, gets it to Savageau. Now Maschenbacher will pull up for 3. I'll roll off. Rebound comes down to Brenner. Check that, wrong roster. Excuse me, Alex Thornton with the rebound. He has the ball right now. Out of bounds, stop the clock with 13:42 to go. And a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. I'll be back in a moment. Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. All right, welcome back. It is 7-4 in favor of Valley City here in the junior varsity game. Today's game brought to you by an anonymous donor on our website, Fargo Davies fan. I can tell you that much for sure. They wanted to remain anonymous beyond that, though. Once again, the varsity game coming up next here. Valley City's varsity team, 1-3 on the year. Their lone win over the Lisbon Broncos just about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Fargo Davies coming into this one undefeated in the varsity game tonight. Rebound comes down to Carter Hills. As Savageau driving into the lane, pops out for Maschenbacher. And the shot drops in, free and Maschenbacher. And that pulls the Davies Eagles within 1. Pressure in the backcourt, and Eagles will get it back, and they will get the lead. Off the basket by Latrell Davis. 8-7, 12:35 and counting to go here. Pressure in the backcourt once again, and now a whistle, and they're going to call a foul on Fargo Davies. Carter Whitty with the basketball, gives it to Davis. Davis goes into the paint, maybe got away with the travel, gets into the hands of Whitty, and now it's in and out. Rebound comes down into the hands of Derek Deagle. And Maschenbacher will take it away and lay it in. And now Valley City will call a timeout. And we'll be back as well in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel. The Magnitude Sports Media Network is all about bringing your team home when they're on the road and bringing your team to your friends, fans, and family who are on the road. Does your team have a huge road game coming up on the schedule that your fans aren't able to attend? Does your family live in a different part of the country? Consider sponsoring your team. We can show you who's watching the game, the age group, the actual number of viewers, so team up with us to bring your team back to your home television when they are on the road playing. Visit our website, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843. All right, welcome back. 10-7, a 12:02 to go here in the first half of play in favor of Fargo Davies in the junior varsity game. Once again, junior varsity action brought to you by an anonymous Fargo Davies fan who made a donation on our website requesting that we do this game, and we certainly appreciate that donation. Moschenbacher gets the loose ball. Now gives it up. Free throw line jumper up off the front of the rim, won't go out of the hands of Whitty, and that one goes out of bounds. Not as hard as I thought it would be to get familiar with the JV names, considering I've seen all these guys play on varsity games so far this year. So we just have one team to get used to. And a loose ball, nearly taken away over the timeline into the hands there at Daigle. And a double dribble, and ball goes back to Fargo Davies. Stops the clock with 11:42 to go. Moschenbacher, high post jumper, a little too strong. Tried to get his own rebound, then stripped it away, and he'll get called for a foul. Looked like a clean strip to me, but the official was closer than I was to that particular play, so we'll take his word for it. Full court press once again by Fargo Davies, and they maybe nearly took the ball away. Out of bounds, and it'll stay with, well, go back to Fargo Davies. Sanders touched last by Valley City. 11:18 to go here in the first half. That one goes off the foot, kicked, and it was kicked by Valley City's Carson McGow, if I'm saying that correctly. And I apologize if I'm not. There's a new one. That is Ryan Drummond, a 5'10 sophomore guard, wearing number 13 for Fargo Davies. That's one I wasn't familiar with. Rebound pulled down by McGow. And now a jump ball. Looks like possession will favor Valley City. 10:54 to go on the first half. Hills try to take it away. Pressure in the backcourt. They finally get it over the timeline. Bounce pass into the paint. The pass was intended for Caden Lloyd, but it'll go out of bounds and back to Fargo Davies. 10:45 to go on the first half. Once again, we're here at Valley City State University. The game was moved here recently due to a wrestling tournament that is being held at Valley City High School. And that was a nice move into the lane there by Carter Hills. 2 more points for the Eagles, and they lead 12-7. That'll be a charging foul on Valley City, and there's a couple Valley City fans off to my right that said, "You gotta be kidding me." I'm just relaying what they said. I'm not saying if I agree or disagree with that, but I'm just relaying what they said. 10:21 and counting. In my humble opinion, it was the right call to make. Looks like Savage will pick up a personal foul. That's 3 per side now, as we forgot to hit the button for fouls there, and we apologize for that. Once again, 2 number 10s on the roster, so I did not get clarification on who was who, so we will not identify that player. What I can tell you is the other number 10 has a 3-point basket in this game. At foot, oh, I thought his foot was on the line, but it would have been a 3. Offensive rebound, now a foul underneath. No, a jump ball instead. 12-7, Fargo Davies, 9:15 to go, first half of play. Shot off the back iron there, won't go. Hustle for the rebound. Savageau for 3. Looked good coming out of his hands, but it bounced off the back rim. And now a high lob up the court. High post jumper, a little too strong. An offensive rebound. And one, he got it. Getting the bucket there is Derek Deigel, and he'll go to the free throw line to try and convert the 3-point play with 8:42 to go here in the first half of play in the junior varsity game. That one was brought to our attention if we would do this game. It was a good day to bring it to us. Not that we don't do JV games, but I was watching, I think it was game 300 or something. 303, I believe it was. It was a Devils Lake and West Fargo Packers girls basketball game. And the JV game was actually very exciting. It ended in a 49-47, or was it 47-45 final score? And I was like, yeah, that's right. JV games can be just as exciting as varsity games sometimes. Matter of fact, most of the ones that we pick to do are usually pretty good ones. That game, the reason why I came upon that game is something popped up on my personal Facebook page. Posted a photo of a roster with a name that was spelled awkwardly and very next to impossible to pronounce. And that was 1 year ago today. And then I went back and I looked at our final score schedule on Games on Demand on our website. And I looked at what game was on December 20th of 2018. And then I searched that one on our YouTube channel and gave it another watch. Because I was wondering if maybe I had said that person's name in that particular broadcast, but apparently that person did not play. So that's a good thing when hard to pronounce names do not play. It's actually 14-9. Seven and a half to go. That one will drop in. 2 more, and it's a 3-point game, 14-11. That's another new name. I believe that's James Simliascu, number 31. Savageau into the lane, scores. 16-11. Pass down the court, through the hands and out of bounds. Pass was intended there for Caden Lloyd. Simliascu along the baseline. Now the 3 is on the way, a little strong. And Savageau tried to grab the rebound, but it went off his hands out of bounds and back to Valley City. That one's taken away. And it's laid in by Javin Bischoff. I'm not keeping track of individual points. There we go. Now the scoreboard in the gym updated. We set 16-11 there for a while, and apparently I was quicker than the scoreboard operator was that time around. As Latrell Davis into the lane and up and in. 2 more, and it's 20-11. 6 minutes to go, first half. Pressure in the backcourt and a travel. And that was the right call. He did move his pivot foot, unfortunately, and caused the turnover. Now Maschenbacher will trigger it from the baseline. Maschenbacher gets it back off the inbounds pass. Backs up high on the far side, gets it to Davis. Carter Hills will draw contact. He'll go to the free throw line. Hills will bank the first one in off the glass. 21-11, and the Davies Eagles lead is now 10. At one point, Valley City had a 5-0 lead. Second free throw is missed. Rebound, and Maschenbacher with the bucket. From the high post off the rebound and the assist by Carter Whitty. That one came, the inbounds pass hit the bottom of the backboard as it came in, and that'll be considered out of bounds and go back to Davies. Stopping the clock with 5:28 to go here in the first half. Davis, near wing, drives in. He's out for Hills. He'll go to the low block and put it in off the glass. And Hills will steal it and put 2 more up and in. And a timeout, Valley City. Don't blame them for that one. 27-11, 5:12 to go. We'll take a timeout as well and be back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel.
High school sports programs provide valuable lessons for practical life solutions, teamwork, sportsmanship, and hard work. Students learn self-respect through responsibility of their actions through high school activities. There are kids out there, coaches and parents, who appreciate sports officials for doing a tough job with class. More officials are needed, someone like you. Contact your local high school or the North Dakota High School Activities Association to find out how to become an official. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
All right, welcome back. 27-11 here in the junior varsity game. 5:12 to go in the first half of play. Timeout on the floor, Valley City, after back-to-back buckets by Carter Hills, the 5'10 junior guard for Fargo Davies. Before those back-to-back buckets, it was 23-11. Fargo Davies, Hills got the bucket, and then immediately off the inbounds pass, stole it and put it right back into the basket. That caused Valley City to call the timeout on the floor. Once again, junior varsity action brought to you by an anonymous Fargo Davies fan via donation on our website. We certainly appreciate that. They did not want to be named specifically, but they were okay with being told that they're cheering for Fargo Davies. So. Pass inside was nearly taken away by Davis. It was Ari Bertrude, I believe is how you say it, who the pass was intended for. Five on the shot clock. Loose ball, needs to put it up. Didn't get that in time. That'll be a shot clock violation. Actually, it'll be a foul on Fargo Davies. The foul goes on Carter Hills. Free throw is up and in. Once again, 2 number 10s on the roster, so I'm not sure which number 10 that is. In and out. Rebound comes down to Savageau. First time Valley City has scored in about 3 or 4 minutes now. They had 12 for the longest time. Carter Hills into the paint, pops it back out for Maschenbacher. Maschenbacher lost it, chased it down to the corner, got it to Davis. Fadeaway jumper from the free throw line, up and down and out, in and out. And he'll draw another foul. Chance for a 3-point play. .334 to go here in the first half. Davis to Maschenbacher, back to Davis. To the hoop, can't go. Tipped in by, who was that? That was Javin Bischoff who scored the tip in. 31-17. Stops the clock with 3:06 to go, and we have another foul on Fargo Davies. Checking into the lineup is Seth Zeltinger. Free throw is up and in. Back-to-back free throws. Nice job. Zeltinger with 4 points now. 3 minutes to go, and it's 31-19. 12-point game. Hills. Davis now thought about the three, instead drives down the lane, pops it back out. I think that's Savageau, and he got it. Savageau with the triple, and just when Valley City was that close to cutting the deficit to single digits, Savageau hits the Hornets' nest and stings Valley City with that triple. 2:28 to go as that one's stolen away. And almost another steal, but Hills couldn't hold on to it. And they'll go out of bounds and stay with Valley City. Two on one the other way, and now the Eagles will catch up, and the shot is missed. Offensive rebound, foot dangerously close to the line, feed through the paint, couldn't get the lay-in to go in. Fargo Davies will get the ball and bring it back. As Savageau, who just hit the three a moment ago, gets it to Hills. Hills now teeing it up, Maschenbacher for three. A little bit too strong off the back, far side of the glass. Rebound into the hands of McGowell. Davis, Savageau, and and Savageau makes his way to the bucket. That one's up and in. I believe that was McGowan, and it was. Quickly back the other way. Moschenbrocker brings it down the floor, cuts into the paint, into the hoop, and off the glass and in. 38-21, a 17-point lead. Full court press again by Fargo Davies. And a whistle and a foul. So march down to the other end for a 1-and-1 bonus. Minute 9 to go here in the first half of the junior varsity game, with the varsity game scheduled for a 7 p.m. tip. We'll have that game for you here on the ND Sports Channel as well. Free throw is up and in. 38-22. Missed free throw. Davis pulls down the one-handed rebound, brings it all the way down to the other end of the court, and may have gotten away with the travel, missed the shot. Valley City gets the ball back off the rebound. Move the ball up court. With the shot there was Alex Thornton. And that one's up and in. I believe it was Thornton. It was Thornton. 38-24, 14-point lead. Moschenbacher to Savageau to Hills. Hills over to Davis for three. Off, a little strong off the back iron. Rebound comes down to Valley City. Feed the ball up the court now, one-on-one, and tried to pass it across the paint there, but somebody got in the middle and fouled. I believe it was... maybe it wasn't a foul. Maybe it was a turnover. Okay. Turnover, no foul, and 18 seconds to go. Davis with the basketball. No shot clock. Davis drives to the hoop, lays it in. Nice job there by Davis. Some pretty impressive moves here in the first half for Fargo Davies from Davis. Shot at the buzzer's up. Hits the backboard and the rim. That brings us to halftime. Your halftime score, 40-24 in favor of Fargo Davies. We'll reset things and come back with the second half after this.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
The Magnitude Sports Media Network is all about bringing your team home when they're on the road and bringing your team to your friends, fans, and family who are on the road. Does your team have a huge road game coming up on the schedule that your fans aren't able to attend? Does your family live in a different part of the country? Consider sponsoring your team. We can show you who's watching the game, the age group, the actual number of viewers, so team up with us to bring your team back to your home television when they're on the road playing. Visit our website, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843.
This is Michael Hall, a senior at Kindred High School and the 2018-19 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. While the scoreboard reveals the winner of a high school athletic contest, the real winners are those that display good sportsmanship. We need those people who treat competition as a game and not a war. People who show genuine concern for an injured player and those who accept all decisions of the game officials. Remember to be a good sport and a good citizen when you attend a high school game.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ND Sports Channel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube.
Magnitude Sports Media Network is your home for all types of sports programming in a 3-state region. Over 500 previous games are available right now on demand. Since 2017, we've brought you an average of 275 games a year, including junior varsity and varsity matchups across 8 different sports. Now we're on pace for the same amount of games this year. It's a whole lot of sports, and it's all right here, where North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota teams play. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
Hi, this is Mike with the Magnitude Sports Media Network. I've done radio and video play-by-play since January 25th, 2016, and it is amazing how many big plays have been missed because the station was still on a commercial break. Our goal is to never miss any of the action, and that's why we have the game video in every advertisement and promo that you see on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The game will always be the priority, so you'll never miss your son's 80-yard kick return for a touchdown or your daughter's critical three-pointer to take the lead late in the basketball game. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
North Dakota Softball All-Stars podcast with Tim Howe keeps you up to date year-round on the sport of softball in the state of North Dakota. Coach and player interviews. Who's moving on to play college softball and that? Well, guess what? That simply scratches the surface of this Grand Slam softball podcast. A new episode every week during the softball season and every month during the off-season. Listen anytime on demand on the ND Sports Channel at Magnitude Sports Media Network station.
Diamond Academy and Magnitude Sports Media Network are providing a huge opportunity for high school athletes. Player profile videos shine the spotlight on a skill set required for a position in a particular sport. Whether you play softball, track and field, or any other sport, if you're a sophomore or junior, it's time to schedule your video. Most tapings take less than an hour and can save you thousands when a recruiter puts your name in the starting lineup for a college scholarship. For more information, click on Player Profiles at msportsnet.com or call us at 701-373-1843.
Since October 17, 2017, the Magnitude Sports Media Network has brought you over 550 games and a grand total of 115,000 plus viewers and listeners who have watched or listened to one of the 105 varsity, JV, or sub-varsity teams that have played in one of the 8 different sports that we have broadcasted from 40 cities and towns, including hockey, baseball, softball, volleyball, basketball, soccer, and swimming, with hopes of doing more in the future. Consider a donation or a sponsorship that'll give you advertising dollars every bang for its buck that you can expect. Visit our website for more information, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843. Thank you for being loyal viewers and supporters for the past 2 years.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level of my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. All right, welcome back. Second half of play of the junior varsity game, and junior varsity action brought to you by an anonymous Fargo Davies fan donation on our website. And if you want to bring a junior varsity game your way, or even another varsity game that falls around our schedule, you can certainly do that. As the bucket's up and in for 2 more points for Valley City. 40-24, your halftime score, now 40-26. And Davis has it for Fargo Davies. Of course, our varsity game brought to you tonight by Game Time and Fred Hage Allstate Agency, as well as Dr. Scott Van Dam Chiropractic, bringing you to tonight's varsity action between these same 2 teams. And the anonymous Fargo Davies fan donor bringing you the junior varsity game today. Moschenbacher with the basketball up top of the key. Now Davis. Savageau for 3 from the corner. That one around the rim and out. 17-12 and counting. I believe it's Andrew Bernston, the bluish number 10, and then the dark blue number 10 is Adam Bitts, as I went down and had a quick chat with the coach during halftime to find out which number 10 was who, so we're gonna go with that unless I'm told otherwise. Moschenbacher for 3. Nope, not this time. Davis pulls down the corner. Moschenbacher with the basketball once again. Now Davis. In the corner here for that is Seth Zeltinger. Nope, that's the wrong roster. That is Javin Bischoff. Loose ball chased down. Put into the hands there of Bernston. Now it's Zeltinger with the ball. And Bernston with the 3. That one's a little off the mark. Savageau pulls down the rebound. Savageau gets it to Davis. Thought about the 3. Now he'll work it inside there. Turn around and it's up. Whitty with the basket. 15.5 to go and another basket. That one from Whitty as well. Moschenbacher trying to get the turnover from behind via the pickpocket. That one grazed the net a little bit there, went into the hands of Whitty, and now Davies will bring it back. Davis will just pull up for 3. Flick of the wrist looked good as the ball traveled to the hoop, but it didn't fall in. 15 minutes to go now here in the second half. Off the backboard and in. Nice move by who we believe is Andrew Bernston. Once again, there's 2 number 10s. We did talk to the coach at halftime to figure out which number 10 was who. So that's why we're able to say who that is now. Savage will tee it up for 3. That one's a little bit off the mark. Loose ball picked up underneath there by Zach Mitzel, and he gets it up and in. And that one was nearly stolen away. Pass down court was blocked by Brenner Nelson, then went off his hands out of bounds. Ball will stay with Valley City as a result. Ball's tipped. And that one will fall into the basket. Seth Zeltinger with the 2 points for Valley City. 46-30, and now we have a timeout on the floor. That allows us to take a timeout as well. We'll be back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
All right, welcome back. Second half of play. Junior varsity action brought to you by an anonymous donor who's a Fargo Davies fan. Made the donation on our website, sent us a message asking us to do the game. We said, sure. Simple as that. You can go to our website, make a donation too, and as long as it fits around our current schedule online, we can do that game for you. 48-30, we've got that, add that last bucket there for Fargo Davies, and now we'll make it 50-30 on a bucket by Brady Savage. Some quick passing there. Aiden Jacobson with the basketball right now for Valley City. Flips it up top there for Callahan Birchall. Jacobson gets it back, top of the key. Back to Birchall. Birchall tried to fire it down low, but out of bounds, and back to Fargo Davies. Team foul should be 2-1. There we go. And Savageau with another bucket. He has a few buckets in this game. I would be a bit surprised if he's in the double-digit category already. Once again, we don't keep track of stats, as many stats in JV as we do in varsity. But that three-pointer from 19-9 will find its way through the net, and 52-33 is our score now with 12:22 and counting to go in the second half. Once again, you can see on the scoreboard there, right next to the second half graphic, msportsnet.com/donate. And Savageau with a steal on another bucket. That's one way you can make a donation. There's a couple other ways. There's a donate button right on our homepage too. We've put it pretty much all over the place. That's going to be another steal. And that is Simliascu with the basket. James Simliascu, a 5'10" sophomore. 56-33. Churchill, I believe, gets the basket. No, yeah, Birchall, excuse me. Birchall. Out in the corner. Savageau tees it up for a long 2. No, it is a 3. The referee didn't put his hand up like he normally would. So it is a 3. They gave the 3 points to the wrong team on the scoreboard. There we go, now they fixed it, 59-35. Seven on the shot clock, may have gone away with the travel there, shot's no good. Simliascu pulls down the rebound. And a travel. 59-35 with 10:45 to go here. Home of the Valley City State University Vikings. There are a couple basketball players that play for Valley City State that I've mentioned once or twice during their high school career. One of them is Logan Nelson. He played a lot of games for the Northern Cass Jaguars. And he plays here at Valley City State. This is now his home gym. Down at the other end there, I believe that foul might go on Moschenbacher. Oh, nope. It will be a Valley City foul, actually. I must have missed the other part of the action down there. I always thought it was Moschenbacher unintentionally throw an elbow that pushed somebody to the floor. I must have missed something. Moschenbacher will come back and get a bucket. And a steal. And another bucket. And nearly another steal. This time it's going to be a reach-in and a foul on Fargo Davies. Zach Mitzel with the previous bucket and Zach Mitzel with the foul. And it's 63-35. And maybe Zach Mitzel didn't get a foul. They haven't updated the scoreboard yet. We'll change ours back to 1. They work it inside. Now, a foul on Davies. Into the stands and out of bounds. Corner 3 off the mark. Moschenbacher gets the rebound and out of bounds and back to Valley City. 9:24 to go here in the junior varsity game. Fargo Davies will put pressure on the backcourt here. Inbounds pass gets to Ari Bertrude. And it's taken away. Quickly down to the other end of the court. Dunks it down. Latrell Davis with the dunk. One-handed slam by Davis. And once you know it, my pen doesn't work. This one does. dunk gives Davies a 30-point lead. Timeout on the floor. We're back in a moment. Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal, your daughter's set ceiling ace serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network. All right, welcome back. 65-35 after the one-handed dunk by Latrell Davis for Fargo Davies, and they'll get the ball back here out of the timeout on the floor. And now Davis will try for a three, and he gets it. So he gets a dunk, and then out of the timeout, buries a triple. 5 points in the span of like 5 seconds. Latrell Davis is a 6'2" junior. Looking at the roster for people who dunk on varsity, and nobody who is 6'2" has dunked this year on the varsity squad. So you got a 6'2" junior varsity player who's made a slam dunk now. Nearly lost the ball. Trying to keep control of it, dribbling down towards the baseline, trying to work his way into the paint. He'll come back out. That's Burchell. Burchell lost it, and back the other way. And fouled from behind was Maschenbacher. He'll go to the line. I'll stop the clock with 7:40 to go, and that's another foul for Valley City. 5-3 in the foul category. And you'll miss the first one. So that's 11 dunks now that we've seen on the ND Sports Channel since the start of the winter sports season. Should get a highlight reel of those. Of course, I know there's been a couple dunks at a West Fargo Cheyenne game this year that we weren't able to get on a highlight reel, but when you've seen 10, 11 of them, you're not going to complain too much about missing one at another game. So, but it is always nice to see a new player get those points in the dunk category. Should be 69-35. There we go. Not sure how that got one off, but. And tried to put it up at the shot clock, and that'll be a shot clock violation. Did not hit the rim, so hit the home of the Vikings banner and the behind the basket. Davis drives in, lays it in, off the glass. 2 more. And Fargo Davies, after what was a pretty tight game in the first half, has really opened up here in half number 2 and built themselves up a 36-point lead. Savagel with the basketball. I believe that's Simley Askew, I believe. And it is. Look it back into the hands there of Bischoff. Now Simley Askew switches direction, goes to the hoop, can't get it to go in. Follow-up is up and in. That was Bischoff with the bucket. 73-35. Nice job. That shot up and in by Aiden Jacobson. Similarly asks you to the hoop. Offensive rebound, turnaround shot, no good. Defensive board goes into the hands of Caden Lloyd. Lloyd down on the low block, turns around, sees two defenders, pops it back out to three-point land. That one's a little short, ends up in the hands of Bischoff. Bischoff will get it to Zach Mitzel. Mitzel back to Bischoff now. Inside for Mitzel, and he got the bucket. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the second half. Savageau underneath with the bucket. Kind of wishing I would have kept track of individual points. Savageau's got to be getting close to 20 now. That'll be a travel. 40-point advantage here for the Eagles, 77-37. Junior varsity action brought to you by an anonymous Fargo Davies fan via donation on our website. And our varsity game will be brought to you by Game Time and All-State Fred Hage Agency, as well as Van Dam Chiropractic. Offensive rebound, draws the foul this time around. I'll stop the clock with 4:12 to go. .407 and counting to go here in the second half. Nice three-pointer from the corner there by Birchall. That shot was blocked cleanly, and now a whistle. And do we have a jump ball or a foul? We have a foul on Fargo Davies. Valley City should have 6 fouls, according to the scoreboard in the gym. Birchall with the basketball. He had a 3 just a moment ago. Now this little 12-foot jumper from just north of the baseline is a little bit off the mark. I believe that was Drew Zahn, the bucket attempt. Bischoff. 3 on the way. Off the front rim, won't go. Valley City with the rebound, and loose ball out of bounds. Who's going to go to? Who touched it last? Multiple substitutions for both teams here. I'm still not 100% sure who gets the basketball. Looks like Fargo Davies will get the basketball. Maschenbacher for 3. That one's a little bit off the mark. Saved in a push and out of bounds. No push, just out of bounds. 2:38 to go here in the second half. Once again, the varsity game coming up next. It's scheduled for a 7 p.m. tip-off. We're at 6:19 right now with 2 minutes to go, just a little over 2 minutes to go on this one. That'll be a reach-in foul on Valley City's Aiden Jacobson. (80-40). Eagles have doubled up here on the Highliners. Three off the mark a little bit. Jump ball on the rebound attempt underneath. Work it inside. And that is Carter Whitty with the basket for Fargo Davies. Minute 25 to go on this one. Long three on the way. Swish. I believe that was Drummond, number 13. And it was on that three-pointer there for Fargo Davies. 35 seconds to go on a steal there by Zach Mitzel. Now stop the clock with 6.4 seconds to go. Four, three, two, and one. And that'll be your final score. 85-40 in the junior varsity game in favor of Fargo Davies. We will go off and reset for the varsity game. We'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes with the varsity action right after this on the ND Sports Channel.